we can often get uh, duped into the idea that acting in our own best interest is somehow self-aggrandizing and shamefully sinful when it's actually the exact opposite. So that feeling of wanting to, at least how it's lining with me, and tell me if this makes sense to everybody, but yeah, that 1 foot in, 1 foot out is an act of coping and self-preservation geared towards making sure that one can always escape. And that's totally useful and okay. What we're talking about here, and this has powerfully to do with this idea of dissociation, which we really dug into last week, is what we're talking about is just a better way to preserve yourself, right? Which is the more you gain momentum in your ability to create space and your right to create space and your worthiness and deservingness of the space you create for yourself first, the less you are likely to feel the need to escape things. And that's a high stakes process, because it takes tremendous courage, discipline, and responsibility, personal responsibility, to be in your own driver's seat and lean into your power and ability to create space. And that's why most people don't attempt to break away from the coping mechanism of escape in order to gain their birthright power of the ability to create space back. Because at first it feels really, really naked. But if you can weather that and lean into it more and more and more, it just gains in power for you. And then you kind of are like, well, why would I ever rely upon just escaping again? But you don't demonize it either. You recognize it for what it was, and you're grateful for your ability to have done it when you needed to. That sort of was part of undoing the whole shame knot around your birthright to self-preservation.